Happy Newroz.
Happy Newroz.
Happy Newroz.
Thank you.
Happy Newroz.
What does Happy Newroz mean?
Thank you.
This is your moment, very
New
well.
Year celebration in Iran.
It's best.
Indonesia, smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I haven't done anything there, but I will let you know that Kurdistan is our new year. Newroz is first day of Spring 2712. Today is first day of our new year.
Happy New Year.
Always been a big fan of Mr. George Galloway since he was against the war on Iraq. But we all know he was a good friend of Saddam Hussein at the time. When he was killing many Kurdish people and many of my members in the family, didn't you have a chance to tell him to stop genocide of the Kurdish people while he was a dictator? And we all saw many dictatorship was ended in Middle East. We still see many are ongoing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's not what you said to me this afternoon when you were posing for pictures with me and telling me how much you supported me. So that's a bit of a strange question. I was never a friend of Saddam Hussein. I met Saddam Hussein twice, exactly the same number of times that Donald Rumsfeld, the American Defense Secretary, met him. The difference is that I was meeting him to try and stop sanctions and suffering and war. And Donald Rumsfeld was meeting him to sell him guns and gas and give him maps the better to target them with. I was against Saddam Hussein, and as I told you today, I was the only member of parliament, the only one who marched against the attack on Halabja by Saddam Hussein at the time that he made it. Many, of course, turned up much later after Britain had fallen out with the Iraqi regime and never stopped talking about Halabja. But I was the only one who talked about it at the time. The Kurdish people are more than 40 million. They are the biggest nation in the world without a country of their own. And I'm in favor of an independent state in Kurdistan. And it's just a pity that you and I will not be able to work together for that, as you turned up to insult me in front of the television cameras tonight. But thanks. I'm with the Kurdish people.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right. Can we have the microphone here, please?
I'm Zana Kurdistani, British Kurdish. I would like to repeat the question for all of the candidates. I'm one of the 50 million, nearly 50 million Kurdish people who is without state. We were divided by British in 1917, 1919. Still, we haven't got, we can't speak in mother language and mother tongue. Unfortunately, I would like to ask all candidates who has to put pressure on government, Iraqi, Turkish, Syrian, and Iraq, and as Albania, to hold a referendum and all independence. And thank you very much for Mr. Galloway.
Can I ask you to ask the question, please?
Okay, thank you for him because his explanation about us. Not him, it was me. I sent you the message. Thank you very much. You also say Happy Newroz. It's our new celebration, our day, and we will promise leader of Kurdistan Truth Party and 12 organization in UK. We will be voting if you electronically support for independence for Kurdistan. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Right. Who would like to take the questions first? Jeanette?
The case of Alton Meadows is in Southampton. There are very many other young people who legitimately get involved in the protests whose lives become.
Thank you.
I was just going to say, Kurdish people, we support you in having your own state as well.
On the first question, we've already covered sort of protests a little bit.
Tom, Baroness Tom, was sacked from the Liberal Party 3 weeks ago, and for the second time, because she had the courage to stand up for the Palestinian people and the Israelis. Let's have no cant being read out from a piece of paper written by